Alright, so welcome to JerBear Reacts. Today, we're going to react to Legacies, the official first trailer, the second trailer, and the third trailer, because I only found the first trailer. The ones that looked longer for the second and third trailer were like TV promo, or like they were blocked. The only ones I was able to get were TV and promo spots. So like 30 seconds, which sucks because there's not full-blown trailers, but the first one is 2 minutes and 45 seconds. 6 years ago, 3.4 million views. I'll go ahead and put Jerry behind the scenes just a second. I'll have links to all these videos in the description box down below. Link to the Patreon if you're watching this and you didn't know we reacted to the full show. All 68 episodes of Legacies, all 171 of The Vampire Diaries, and all 92 of the originals is all here both on YouTube and on Patreon. So I'll go ahead and put Jerry behind the scenes. Boop. And we can get this sumbitch rolling, brother.
A hero and a villain. Good difference between a hero and a villain.
It's a little loud.
Good and evil. A savior and a lost cause. But what if the truth is that the only difference
Hope was the savior.
telling the story?
Yeah.
My name is Hope Michelson. I come from a long line of the villains in your stories. I'm the daughter of a werewolf and a vampire, the granddaughter of an evil witch. They call me the Tribrid. I'm the only one of my kind.
She's a badass. Yeah.
Fighting every day to be good. There's no place in the world for someone like me. Except one. The Salvatore School.
Her character was so... I feel like her character was probably a little better towards the end of the originals than it was up until, I mean, between seasons 2 and 3.
We teach discipline, compassion, a little magic, but mostly it's a place where we can keep them safe. You know, I've just spent a lot of time with supernatural people who were never comfortable in who they were. These kids will be better.
The locals think we're a school for troubled rich kids.
And none of those kids, none of them got any, like, nobody they showed was in the show whatsoever.
The troubled part is true. We fall asleep in geometry and pass notes in magical history. We throw parties in the woods and crash the local high school's dances. We fall in and out of love and break each other's hearts. Like so many who came before us, we're not all good. We're not all bad, but we are all different.
Everybody changed so much over the course of those 4 seasons, I guess because they were young. Landon changed a bunch just from the first season. Yeah,
Whether
especially
we like
Hope.
it or not, any one of us could snap and become the villain of someone else's story. That's
I remember that
what it is.
motherfucker, bro. Mystic Falls!
Rule number 1. No one can know
I got that shirt, bro. I'd wear it, but when you see it, it's just blue.
who we are or what we can do. Thanks, Landon. Rule number 2. Don't get close with the locals. When we open up to strangers, we risk exposing our secrets.
You want me to dance with you?
Yes.
I'm living in the moment here.
When local boy Landon Kirby entered my life, I learned the consequences of breaking the rules. In opening up to an innocent, I opened the door to something bigger than both of us, something bigger than the school, its secrets, or even the town of Mystic Falls. Something that could bring us all to our knees. This is a story of magic, of secrets and betrayals, first loves and first heartbreaks. It's a story of
Hey, you had to do what you had to
friendship
do.
and family, of battling our own demons so we can face the monsters around us.
This is a story, our story, about trying to be normal in a world that's anything but. The only question is, will we be its heroes or its villains?
Legacies. I'm glad they changed the font because that right there wasn't like the best thing ever, but still, that's fucking phenomenal. I mean, that makes you really hyped for the show. Every other bit of promo work was just kind of dog shit, but season 1 right there looked fucking beautiful until it wasn't, and then it wasn't. Season 1 was good. I'm sorry. Season 2 and 3 was rough. But I mean, if we just would the whole Malifaux thing and turning the show from being about Hope into the Landon Kirby show, I think's what hurt it the most, honestly. But that promo right there, that was gnarly, dude. We're coming over here to the 30-second version of the season 2 promo for Legacies, the original spinoff. We'll just take a gander real quick. Pop this back up.
Who have we forgot?
Thursday,
There's
October
somebody out
10th.
there who doesn't know what they've lost.
Are you happy?
I just don't know if I can be fully happy until I know that
And-
Lizzie and I are gonna survive past the merge.
And see what I'm saying? Like, even season 2 started so good of like, hey, there's an impending merge. Like, we need to take care of this. We're missing somebody. We don't know who it is. Come on now.
I'm doing everything I can to get better.
Never give up hope.
Legacies. All new episodes Thursday, October 10th. Only on the CW.
Only on the CW. That's not bad for what it is. Again, the full-blown trailer that I found was blocked. I couldn't actually like get into it, but I mean, that's short, sweet, and to the point.
I'm sorry.
For, okay, hey, we're missing somebody. The merge is impending. Let's roll with that. Let's deal with those consequences. And then they just didn't. So here's the season 3 spinoff or promo.
I'm sorry it came to this.
She won't wake up. What did you do to her?
I wish I could be by your side as I say my final goodbye.
Where the hell is Hope Michelson when you need her?
She's fucking taking a nap,
And if I
bro.
can go
Power
out
nap.
doing this one good thing that would help you live a better life, it was worth it.
To bring back Landon, you only need the spirit or the host to be willing, right? I want you to put his spirit in me. This just got spicy.
New episodes start January 21st. Free now.
Poor Raph, bro. It did him so fucking dirty. That boy Landon never did go back to sleep. Anyways, I got nothing to say. Season 3 was just a fucking mess. We have 2 for season 4. So we'll watch both of these, then we'll talk here a little bit for a minute.
What this fight is going to cost you.
Her little smile thing.
Coming
They know.
and keep coming until all your friends are dead.
You should have left when you had the chance.
I think Hope's gonna die.
Legacies. New episodes premiere Thursday.
That's also a really, really good fucking promo. Like, that's a... Hold on, we'll go straight to the second one. That was a really good promo for that first part.
The Michelsons have done terrible things over the centuries. The best way to make amends
It's beating a couple of gods in Mortal Kombat.
Only a god can kill a god. If something is worth fighting, there's always a chance that you'll win.
Kill the Tribrid.
Hey, bro, if that's actually something that was on TV, they pulled out every little small stop that they could just to try to get people to watch. If you're going to put Rebecca, who hadn't been in the show at all, and Aurora de Martel in your promo work, come on, dude. The best one of that season 1 because it just sets up so beautifully. Season 2 looked really good too, just for the 30 seconds, but the show had more potential than it needed to, and the trailers are lackluster. I know on Netflix, when I scrolled past it a year or 2 ago, like the second episode, the gargoyle like running his fingers across the hallway, and I'm just like, that's not for me, dude. Like, that's not. But I'll eat the crow on it, bro. It turned out way better than I anticipated it to be. So we'll give credit where credit's due. It's just that first promo, that first trailer is so good for setting up what the show could be, and then realizing it's not is disappointing. Because getting the back end of the originals and seeing Hope as a character, and then getting to the school, and then seeing that the school's established, and there's a lot of good. And I think we should have stayed focused with the school, internal conflicts. Malivore just gets so far-fetched. But having something like that, maybe not with supernatural creatures like the Headless Horseman, even though I enjoyed that, but having characters like that, and then having something along the lines where they could still get their memory wiped, because the ending of season 1 is fucking perfect. The beginning of season 2 is really good. I think that's nice. And then you worry about the Tribrid stuff. Season 3, the Tribrid. You go that route, and then you deal with that for a full season. I don't think even at the season 3 finale you revert her humanity back. I think you just deal with her running amok, and then the students learn about the White Oak and this, that, and the other. And we see Cleo making a tree, and you show the tree a few times in the background, but it doesn't look like the tree that we're familiar with. And the end of season 3 is them discovering that the tree that was planted was a red oak tree, which could specifically kill a tribrid, could kill an original. And then you go into that in season 4, and then slowly get her humanity back. And then you can bring in a threat or something that they would have to defeat. And whether it is like, I don't want to say a god, but if it is something, maybe something like, since they were in limbo, something like the necromancer, but in a more serious sense. Maybe Ted goes turns to necromancer and he's not as fun anymore. He's just scary, and he's actually like, he's not like, I'm the necromancer. He's more like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Make him scary, or the ferryman, or something like that, that requires Hope to go about her business. You could spin it a different way and end this in 4 or 5 seasons fleshly and take it that route. But yeah, I mean, having the necromancer summon people from her past, like summon her father, then you could get the vision I mentioned in the recap. You could summon a Haley or Klaus or an Elijah, but it would backfire. You know, there's routes you could take it. There is. But those are the trailers. I don't have much to say about them because they just kind of were what they were, right? We'll leave it at that. We'll have links and everything in the description box down below. Playlist up on screen. As always, stay cute, stay hydrated, and I will catch you on the next one.